It says much for the modern-day thirst for instant gratification that Cameron Delport's emergence as a cricketer to watch came during a blistering 9-ball 34 in a Champions League T20 showdown in Bangalore. The destructive left-hander's 8 scoring shots during that lethal but ultimately losing innings for the sun-foiled Dolphins against Chennai Super Kings were placed exactly where he intended, and each shot during that brilliant cameo was perfectly executed.
Wasn't really thinking about too much. I was just trying to hit the ball into the crowd, because every boundary hit the crowd just kind of got me into like a next gear and got me like geared up to actually just keep trying hitting it. I'm grateful that I got to show a bit of my talent around the world.
Until that spectacular knock in September 2014, the 26-year-old was viewed as nothing more than a solid domestic level cricketer. After a stellar year, in which he played a pivotal role in Trinidad and Tobago Red Steel's maiden Caribbean Premier League title win, as well as breaking the World One-Day Partnership record for the Dolphins, Delport's ambitions have become much more grandiose. International cricket is now the ultimate goal.
Yeah, no, obviously, I mean, I would love to play for South Africa. It's definitely been one of my dreams and my goals to be up there, especially in the shorter format. I haven't really looked too far ahead of it. I know it's there, but I know that if I'm playing these tournaments around the world and I'm doing well and I'm scoring runs and I'm doing well in our domestic Ram Slam 2020, that the selectors are not they're gonna have a choice to select me. So I'm not kind of thinking too far ahead. I know it's quite settled up there at the moment, but I mean, any opportunity I will take, especially playing for the Proteas. I mean, when growing up, being a little kid's dream to right now. I've got a big season coming up now. We've got a lot to prove, and I want to just keep going with the good performances I've had playing around the world.
A call-up to South Africa's top-ranking test team would appear to be a long shot, but Faf du Plessis' T2011 or AB de Villiers' one-day side could well look to accommodate another swashbuckling batsman, particularly one who has already etched his name in the record books. It was in October 2014, in an aptly named Momentum Cup match against the Knights, that Delport and opening partner Morne van Beek set a new record partnership for any wicket in the 53-year history of limited overs cricket. That unbroken 367-run opening stand saw the duo leapfrog none other than Indian legends Rahul Dravid and Sachin Tendulkar.
And yeah, we didn't quite know that we actually we're going to break a world record, so we kind of just were talking on the middle, and we just said we're just going to keep batting, and actually, I think like 5 overs towards the end, we kind of started swinging hard, and we just never got out. So, and then the next day when the papers got heard of it, and then they actually kind of picked it up in one of the papers that we actually broke a world record. So it was something quite special, but it was nice to actually do something with Morne, who I've opened the batting for the last few years with the Dolphins, and he's such a senior experience and played over 500 games of cricket and done really well, and to learn from him, and he's obviously also aggressive as well, and we kind of play the same game, so to learn from him has been absolutely fantastic.
If Delport is to make a late run for selection ahead of the ICC World 2020 in India in March, then he doesn't have to look far for inspiration. His coach at the Sunfold Dolphins is none other than Lance Klusener, player of the tournament at the ICC Cricket World Cup 1999, and arguably one of the best all-rounders the game has ever seen.
It's been awesome, like him just clearing your mind while I bat up front there, especially with him, the way that the stories that he tells us of like how he saved this game or won this game for his country. He kind of just worked it around in the beginning and then kind of just took it on from them, because he said the longer that he was there, the teams were actually like scared, and bowlers were actually scared to bowl him. So I kind of look at the same approach, that if I'm the longer I'm actually out there batting, the team's actually just going to be more scared, and the bowlers. So, but it's nice working with him, and he just kind of gives you a lot of freedom playing, and he knows that if I'm just got a clear mind and I'm actually like scoring runs up for the team, and I'm doing well and I'm hitting the board as hard as I can, we definitely win more games than lose.
It sounds like a very simple strategy, but if Delport is given the opportunity to try and repeat the 1999 heroics of his mentor Klusener, then he must put in the hard yards between now and March 2016 if he's to be part of a South African squad that will be going all out to lift the ICC World 2020 trophy for the first time.